Have you ever wondered how the material is chosen to be taught in the classroom? The lesson plan is a tool used in a classroom setting, and it is used to reach the goals of the children in the classroom. Today, I will show you how to implement a lesson plan in the classroom. First, I'll talk about the lesson plan in general. Then, I'll talk about the different lesson components in the lesson plan. And last, I'll incorporate an activity that is used on a daily basis. The lesson plan is tailored to teach throughout the day. It has 9 lesson components that are implemented to achieve specific learning goals. Those lesson components are the greeting circle, moving and learning, read aloud, weekly learning centers, literacy learning centers, math and science centers, content connections, closing circle, and outdoor learning. An example of the specific goals that I was talking about is an IEP, which is an acronym for an individualized education plan. The IEP is put in place for children with disabilities. Different disabilities could include a speech disability, maybe a cognitive disability, a developmental disability, or anything like that. Also included on this lesson plan is a list of children to be observed. And this also helps with the individualizing for these students. The 9 lesson components are put in place to teach specific things to the students. During the greeting circle, that is in the morning, the very first thing when the topic is introduced to the children. Moving and learning time is when the topic is implemented in the classroom through song and play. Read aloud time is when a topic related story is read to the children. Weekly learning centers have activities that will that are related to the topic as well that the children will do. And the literacy learning centers is when their alphabet knowledge is built upon. The math and science centers is when their number knowledge is built upon, as well as science related activities are done in those centers. Content connections just connects all the content together. In the closing circle, that's when everything from the day is being reinforced. And outdoor learning, the children learn through play. Now we will incorporate an activity. As I stated, in the greeting circle is when the topic is introduced. On this lesson plan, the topic is farm animals. So that is when the children will be introduced or familiarized with the cow, the red hen, the horse, the sheep, and the rooster. Some of the children will know about these animals and some of the children won't. But this is when they will be introduced to that, and those pictures will be placed up on a board in front of them so they will have a visual about what's going on. Also this week they will learn letters. So this card will be placed in front of them as well to let them know that this week we'll be going over the letter F. The name of this letter is F, and you'll tell the students, have the students repeat after you. Tell me the name of this letter. and you will go over the sound of this letter with them, give them some examples of some words like fish that begin with the letter F, so that they can become familiar with the letter F. They will also have another visual with the blocks. And the blocks will be placed in front of them, and you will form a letter F with the blocks to show them how to make the letter F. So this will be one activity that will go along with them. And so the read aloud time. The story that will be read to them this week will be Old MacDonald, to go along with their farm theme. And inside is the story here. And there are some magnetic animals that will be placed on here to as I read the story to them. Some other activities that they will get. This could be done in the weekly learning centers. These are their examples of some manipulatives. And so there will be a specific color that will be taught that week. And so, for example, I will place all of these. On the table and ask the children to just get a specific color, like get all of the blues. This will help with their fine motor development as well as their color knowledge. That's cognitive. Today, we talked about how to implement a lesson plan into the classroom. First, I explained to you the lesson plan in general. Then I explained the different lesson components. And last, I incorporated an activity for you to understand how the lesson plan is implemented throughout the day. The lesson plan is a very vital part of the learning process. It helps to build the weaknesses of the children, which is ultimately the goal. Thank you.